The Facebook Custom Diecast Renegades and Hoodlums group had a 32-car custom Mustang challenge. And I had kind of a mental block trying to figure out what I was going to do. And I finally settled in on this car, a Tooned Mustang, and I decided I was going to do it Gaslands style. So I wasn't sure what direction I was going, but I came across a Star Wars Chewbacca car that I thought I could use to jack this up, give it the look that I wanted. I wanted it to be raised. I wanted it to be a little different than others I've done. And I thought that casting might work for the base and the wheels. And the sizing seemed about right. But when I took it apart and looked at it, I just didn't care for it. So I thought, well, I'll figure out something else to do with the wheels, and I'll just start working on the body. So I stripped it. Excuse me if I sound funny. I'm fighting off a cold right now. So hit it with Rust-Oleum satin paint. I knew I wanted it to be a flat black color. Usually when I do them, they end up looking like dirt clods. Thought I'd go black on this one. I've never done that before for one of the Gaslands style. Then I figured out the wheels would come from this Ford Raptor, real riders that I ended up pulling off. Just looking at those, I thought it would give me the elevation I wanted in a way if I used axle tubes, which I did. I kept the base of the Mustang and just mounted the axle tubes on there underneath it, and then I had to block off a couple areas so light wouldn't shine through. And so that gave me the look that I wanted. And I thought, okay, this is going to be a bizarre looking little Gaslands style car, but I liked the black. I liked the stance. I wanted to add some other pieces, so I put a tow hook. I got some kind of crazy ideas. And I just knew I wanted it to be different, so I had to chop apart some pieces to get everything to fit together right. Had to groove the windshield a little bit to make it fit. Because now I had a tow hook inside the car. So, I detailed the engine a little bit and, painted the black tips on the exhaust, created a skull for the wrecking ball on the back. I've never had a skull on one of my Gaslands style cars before. So I wanted this to be entirely different from my previous Gaslands styles cars. And that it is. And so, very briefly, this is where we started out. There were some amazing cars in the 32-card challenge, and this one only got through the first round because it had a first round bye, because not everyone sent their cars in. And in the second round, it was taken out by a car that was absolutely stunning. And I congratulate everyone on their builds. They were just amazing. Here's how this one turned out. And only after finishing it did I realize that if you take a look at that driver's side back wheel, it's not touching the ground. It's like it's lifting its leg to go to the bathroom out there. Trying to find a polite way to say that. So anyhow, I guess that was its little last Gaslands style arrogance. But anyhow, I was happy with this thing. It's totally different than my other Gaslands style cars. It looks mean. I even kept the windshield on this one, and usually I pull that out on my Gaslands style. But I thought this looked pretty good. So hopefully you like it too. And hopefully you looked at the challenge, saw the other cars that were in there. And again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching the videos. And there's going to be more to come. Talk to you later.